I call Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. He aha te mea nui o te ao, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing in this world? It is people, it is people, it is people. I want to congratulate all those thousands of working New Zealanders who independently, or more often through their union, shared their stories and managed to claw back a modicum of dignity for themselves and other working New Zealanders. In achieving this bill and the elimination of zero-hour contracts in this country and the extension of paid parental leave is something to celebrate. It is something for the people that has been achieved by the people, and it is an incredible honour to speak in this third reading of this bill to see this passed into law. Work is a contribution to our society that should be valued. But for all too many New Zealanders, work is a place where they feel undervalued and exploited. And the consequences of that is that people, all too many people in this country are struggling to pay their rent. They're having problems even paying for the petrol to put in their cars to get to work, or when their car breaks down, to be able to keep their bike in condition to be able to get to work. People in this country are struggling to put food on the table to feed themselves and their kids. That is the consequence of our current legal environment and how out of balance in favour of employers it is. This bill will sadly not fix that problem, but it does claw back a modicum of dignity and set that standard just that little bit higher, and a recognition of the importance of dignity in work and the value and importance of people being properly remunerated and enabled to have some stability in their lives. There were 12,000 submissions on this bill. People care. People fought for this. And it's a wonderful moment to see this House listening to the people. And alongside this and prior to this was Sue Moroney's bill on paid parental leave for 26 weeks, where there were 3,809 submissions calling for extended paid parental leave. Well, actually only 3,795 were calling for that. But it was an overwhelming call from the people of New Zealand to look after our families, to give that support to our families. And it's fantastic that while the government painfully, oh so painfully, resisted delivering on the bill that was in front of the House last term, that the call of the people and the fight of the people has won out in the provisions that were delivered in this bill, where we see paid parental leave extended to more workers, so casual and seasonal workers will now be eligible for paid parental leave. It will be provided to primary caregivers, and which will include the ability for foster and whāngai parents to be able to take paid parental leave, a reflection of our society and legislation about time. And it will also provide extra paid parental leave, which Sue fought so hard to get, and all the evidence was there for families who have babies born before 37 weeks. So this bill is going to make a real life difference to our families. The 0 hours aspect will have particular impact for many of our children, because so many families are headed by sole parents. 84 90+% of whom are women who we know are far more likely to be in part-time and casualised work, and this is something for them, and the Green Party is so proud to be able to give our respects to the workers who have fought and delivered this for the country. It's a start that we should be proud of.